when I started, I made mistakes just like everyone. So I'm a personality that's kind of all or nothing. I'm all in. Like I said, I went into coaching, I'm following training, I'm taking action. And the first mistake I made, I was in San Francisco when I started, and obviously it's a tough market, so I wanted to go virtual. So I went virtual into Jacksonville, Florida. What I'd not picked up on at the time is that I get off like, let's say off the golf course at 5-6 o'clock. I've done direct mail into East Coast. It's 9 o'clock at night, right? So all of a sudden I'm marketing in another time zone that I didn't want to do in the UK for that reason, but then gone and done it anyway, right? So I moved to Phoenix and I didn't do a deal off direct mail. I spent $750. I had no idea what I was doing. And this was the game changer that I'd say to everyone that's listening, okay? I went to a meetup, like meetup.com. Yep. I went to an investor meetup in Phoenix when we got there. And obviously with my accent, it stand out anyway, right? Obviously, as you can imagine. But it's the dead heat of summer. And I turn up in slacks and a shirt. Because it's an investor, I've never been to one of these things. So I'm like, everyone's like, must be in suits and ties and stuff. And I walk in there and everyone's in flip-flops and shorts and t-shirts. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, not only do I now look like, what is this guy doing? But now with my accent, I'm like, whatever. So we sat down, and this is where it all changed. When I first got my first deal, is that the guy, Michael, who ran the event, I'll never forget it. He made everyone stand up one at a time and tell you why you were there and give your phone number out. So you had rehabbers, wholesalers, cash buyers, title company people, and literally stand up and it'd be like, hey, John Jackson, I do lease options. Here's my number. Hit me up if you've got any deals, right? That'd be his pitch. So it came around to me and I'm like, here's my chance, right? So I stood up and I basically said, hey, my name's Gavin. I'm from England. I'm new to the business. I don't have any leads. If you've got any dead leads, I'll work them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll work them. I believe I can close. I just need leads to work. And I sat back down and then this lady kind of locked eyes and said, we need to connect. I met her the next morning. She gave me 60 dead leads on a spreadsheet. And she said, do you want to work these? These are no good, but if you want to call them. And I called them. They were 3 months old from direct mail. And we locked 2 deals up in the first week and a half. They were my first 2 wholesale deals. And they were super small, but the proof of concept worked. Right. So that's how I actually did my first deal. So everyone listening, and especially with lease options, right? Your audience should be going after all these wholesalers doing tons of direct mail. Okay. And if there's one thing you'll get from this whole podcast, it's go and network with them and say, hey, what are you doing with the deals that don't fit the formula of your cash? And they'll probably go, nothing. But what if I come in and work them and partner with you? And all of a sudden your marketing budget goes to zero. You're then profitable on every single deal that you do, and you've got literally no overhead.
So yesterday, it's Gavin, that is absolutely right. Yesterday, I had some of my students here at my house. I did come an impromptu training here at my house, and we had 8, 9 people I think here yesterday. And I went through some different things. And one of the last things I did was I had to do cold calling. Well, the list, and I could see it on the TV on the monitor, it was a spreadsheet that I gotten from a big national wholesaler. And there was about 2,000 leads on there. So I gave them each, here's a sample. I gave them each, took 10 leads each and gave them to my students. And it's okay, now start calling. And of course, they're nervous as hell going, I said, guys, these people want to sell, right? They've got a property. And so I reached out to them and, of course, typical, couldn't get hold, left messages, whatever. We had 2 of them where the owner's like, yeah, send us information on those. But yeah, you're exactly right. Wholesalers have all these these are dead leads according to this national wholesaler, in their file. It'll even say on the spreadsheet, it's a dead lead. Yeah. Why? Because they want full retail. They can't sell at 70 cents on the dollar, whatever. Wholesalers have some more leads than you can ever possibly imagine. I mean, 2,000 leads I just got on a spreadsheet.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Yeah, that. And if you think about what have they spent to get them 2,000?
Exactly.
Tens and tens of thousands, and hundreds of thousands to get them leads.
Absolutely, and you get to work them for free. Now, what we do is we'll pay wholesalers $2,000 for each deal that we close. That way, it helps it's of course it reimburses them. But yes, that's what we do. That's so great. That's free marketing, and you're helping the wholesaler because they have leads that they can't use. Yeah. So
and the best leads are in your CRM, right? Even in your own or someone else. If someone said, "Hey, I want to do new marketing," or I've got a database of 1,000 leads, which do you want? And I'd go 1,000 leads. Give me the old stuff. 100%.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, absolutely.